everybody, Farmer Min here. Welcome to Oregon Springs and this mod review of the wood chipper Xylochip 500T. This is a new mod out today from Blacksheep Modding. We probably have all seen the previews of this mod. Pretty darn cool. This machine breaks trunks into wood chips and also has a little storage silo with it. Blacksheep Modding says it works good with their BsM trucks, and there you can see one, it actually does. What it is, if we go into the store, under forestry equipment, you're going to see the Rabaud Xylochip 500T, 84 grand. So it is spendy. It is spendy. It says this machine breaks trunks into wood chips. Containers can only be lifted and transported by a hook lift trailer. That is correct. So $84,000 for this compared to the other wood chipper, the Gens, $64,000 for that. So it is a spendy piece of equipment. If you notice, it does have a capacity of 5,000 liters, just like the Gens does. If you are cutting trees down to your trailer's full or whatever, it will have a capacity of 5,000 to store that in there. It does cost you $120 a day. The difference is, if you look at it, you can just has its own little spout on there, and you can fill up on the ground. Pretty nifty. I should also point out, when you select on it, there are no options to it. It is what it is. Leasing, $6,700 to lease it. $4,200 per operating hour. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, here it is. It, little hook lift trailer attachment there. Lots of reflectors, warning stripes. It's got this pad on here, which feeds the logs in to the chippers. I don't know what you want to call those, the cutting bars or whatever. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty nifty, pretty simple. I mean, it does what it does. This is all folded out, ready to go. The one on the trailer here, this is the BsM hook lift trailer. That is folded in. You can see the pipe and the cover. Now, I also did put one on an IT runner trailer, and that also works as well. The IT runner trailer, you don't have to use the BsM hook lift trailer. And I'm assuming it's going to work with that Tetra hook lift as well. Any hook lift trailer it should work on. Now, you enter it just like you would like a wood chipper. So if I go in here, I enter it, okay? L1 and down is pipe out. That will bring the pipe out. L1 and X opens the front cover here. So there you go. Okay? Now, please start. When it's on a hook lift, if you start the trailer, it should go. I think that's kind of a thing that with it. Let me turn on the help menu here just for a second. Okay, so if I was to enter this, so you don't get the option to start the wood chipper, so it's going to run off the truck. So if I come in here, start the truck, then go back into the wood chipper, it should be running. I'm assuming it's going to be running. Let's just give it a shot. And I'll show you the difference here in just a little bit. So if I pick up this log and I chuck it up here on the... it's not running. Why is it not running? Fold wood chipper, pipe in. It should... Start engine. Oh, start engine. R2 square. And then turn on wood chipper L1 and square. Okay, that's what it does. So you probably don't need the truck running then. I thought maybe you did. So if you came back in here, yeah. So that's running. That's running now. Let's just get another log here, and we'll see. Kind of confusing at first. I thought perhaps that you had to have the truck running because I couldn't. When it's down, when you lower it on the ground and take it off like the other one sitting there, it's a little bit of a different option. But now it should be running. If I put the log on here, Do I have to start it again? Stop engine. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. You have to have the truck running to start engine, because it won't let you turn it on. You have to have the truck running. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Now it gives you the option to turn it on. So if it's on the truck, you have to have the truck running in order for it to come on and go. And there you can see it's just going to fill up your trailer behind you or whatever you have back here. I just have it hooked up to the hook lift trailer. The truck, that just makes it easier. You could, you know, have another tipper trailer back here or whatever. Okay? So that's how that works. You have to have the truck running from what I can gather from that. If it's on the ground like this, okay, you can just enter it and you start engine and then turn on wood chipper. So that works that way. And then if I got another log, doo-doo-doo, where's my tree? Come here, tree. I need to borrow you for a second. I had a bunch of these cut, but as I was playing around with it, I kind of used my my supply of logs here. Come here, log. Okay, so if you would just put one on here, it'll feed in there. Boy, you get close enough, it takes it away from you. Now, I'm having a little bit of a, I don't know, thing with the spout. Because if you go in here, you see if you hold L1, R1, you have unload here. So if I select that, unload here, it will fill up the pile. And I thought that would kind of be, would stay that way. So if I was to cut a another log, for example, we'll just take one off of here. Or maybe not. There we go. So now I would hope, I would assume that it would just keep unloading there. Yeah, so there it goes. Okay, so I have the unload here. So you're going to make a nice big pile. Yep, that's pretty cool. You know what would work good with that is that Ropa, the one under miscellaneous, right here. This Ropa Nawa Moss. That would pick up wood chips. So if you made yourself a big pile, you could come along with that thing and just pick them up. Yeah. So that's how that works. It's on the ground. Like I say, you just enter it. And now if I was done, I could turn it off. I could fold in the pipe. And I could close the cover. And that's how that thing works. I can move it around wherever I wanted it to, or what have you. This one here, leave the truck running. That one just feeds into the trailer. That's pretty nifty. Like I said, there's also one on an IT trailer. Now this would be interesting to see. Let's try this one. If I unfold it, oops, unfold it, open the cover, open the cover. Now the tractor is off. If I jump in here, start engine, yeah, see, I can't turn it on. But if I go into the tractor, turn on the tractor, now I bet you I can turn this thing on. Yep, turn on wood chipper. So if it's hooked on the trailer, it has to be, the tractor or truck has to be running whatever it's doing, or on there. On the ground, it doesn't have to be. Now what's cool about this is think about the options you have. You have a much bigger pad, so you can do much longer logs at one time. You could get the Scorpion King. You could just cut up the trees and put them into pieces and just drop them right on the pad here. You don't have to worry about the Jen's wood chipper and the small little compartment you have to get it in. You have a much bigger compartment to go. It feeds in easy. It doesn't get, I had some here on the edge. It didn't get stuck. So that's a pretty cool thing. The only thing is you got to have a hook lift trailer or truck to haul it. Now this thing is loud. And the tractor is on. But that's what I can get from it. It's relatively simple. It's easy to use. You could do all kinds of options with this. It just kind of replaces that Gens wood chipper, and I think it's a much better, more expensive, but a much better wood chipper because you have more options. You have, you can make a pile here on the ground. You have a much bigger pad, easier triggers to get the logs in. They don't seem to be getting stuck. You can use all kinds of different equipment. Front loader, wheel loader, skid steer, your hands and chainsaw. So that's basically pretty much it. What it is, what the options are, what it does. Yeah. Well, I hope you found it useful, maybe even a little entertaining. If you did, give us a like. We would appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that as well. That would be awesome. But from Oregon Springs, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.